Hi, this is Charles Kelly, Money Tips Podcast. I want to give you 10 quick ways to earn recurring income streams. So I'm not going to faff about, just going to get straight into it. Number one, rent out property or equipment. Sounds a bit obvious. Property is a bit obvious. Rental properties, buy to lets. But you don't necessarily have to own the property or even own the equipment. You can lease property and equipment and then rent it out to other people. That's what leasing companies do. That's what people do on rent to rent on properties and that sort of thing. So you can do the same thing. Number two is to invest in dividend-paying stocks or funds. When you buy a stock in a share, or a stock as it's called sometimes, or a fund that buys those stocks, you can invest in dividend-paying shares. So some companies pay high dividends. They pay higher dividends than the others. So there are dividend income stocks, or there are growth stocks that don't pay such high dividends. So you can invest in those stocks. And often they could be, the dividend alone can be higher than you would get in the bank. It could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6% dividend, plus you're getting growth in that company. Obviously they carry a higher risk than investing in a bank account, but they will pay more and they will pay a lot more over time. But you've got to take advice, you've got to know what you're doing. That's why if you invest in funds rather than doing your own thing on the stock market, you invest in trusted funds, mutual funds, unit trusts, that sort of thing, you're usually safer. But take financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. This is for education purposes only. Number three is to create or sell a product or service on a subscription basis. Now, this has never been easier in the internet age. You can set up stores online. You can set up membership sites. You can set up shops to sell your products online. And then you can do everything online in terms of subscriptions. You've got funnels, you've got payment services that can do all this for you. It's not as difficult as it used to be. It takes a bit of work, obviously, and you've got to have a product to sell. But I'm just giving you these. I'm not judging each one as I go along. Number four is offering consulting or coaching services. Have you got a skill that could be sold to other people? Have you got skills or knowledge? Everyone has some unique skill or knowledge that other people may pay you to give them advice on, or to give them coaching on, or ongoing mentoring on that skill or knowledge. It could be anything from health related to money making to anything. Cars, hobbies, buying this, buying that. There's 1,001 things you could be doing in terms of consulting and coaching services, and many people are making a very, very good living doing just that. Number five is to create or sell an online course or an ebook. I know people who are making a lot of money creating ebooks that sometimes they don't even write themselves. They get other people to write them, but you have to have the right subject. It's no good just spending like 2 years writing a book and then finding that nobody wants to buy it. I've been there, so don't worry about that. You've got to have the right market. You've got to know what you're doing, in other words. But you can learn how to do this. There are lots of courses available. But that's another way of creating recurring income. So from a book, you would get royalties, and from an online course, you would get royalties. As I say, it's never been easier to do this in this day and age. It's very, very cheap. You can do that for. Number six is develop or sell mobile apps or a website. Again, it's like creating income online. Number seven is to invest in a franchise or cash flowing business. By the way, just going back to number six, you can also buy websites that are already producing cash flow. It doesn't mean you have to come up with the greatest idea since sliced bread. There are things that you can buy. Similarly with courses and that sort of thing. You could learn how to do this and almost buy a course that's ongoing. And there are lots of platforms on which to launch your course on now that kind of help you market it and help you put the course together. I won't pitch anyone in particular, but there are loads of platforms, or you can do it on your own platform, on your own website. So that was just going back to that. Number seven, invest in a franchise or a cash flowing business. I'm not suggesting you go and buy the first franchise you see, but franchises tend to be a name or a tried and trusted business with backup. Some of them can be very expensive, some of them are very good, some of them are a waste of space. Obviously, franchise go from just having a very small franchise, a local franchise, to having a McDonald's where you might spend millions to set that up. But you can have your own cash flowing business as well. You don't have to set up through a franchise. There are lots of people, I was talking to a guy on one of my podcasts who set up a business with his brother washing and valeting cars. He doesn't do the work himself, but that produces cash flow for him, even though he's not even doing the work for himself. And it didn't cost him millions to set this up, a few $1,000s if that. Okay, number 8 is to become an affiliate marketer, selling other people's products. This is one of the easiest of all. There are thousands of things you can sell on an affiliate basis, which will pay you a commission for recommending people to go to them. It's not this is not pyramid selling. This is straightforward. You've got a product. It could be selling flights. It could be selling advice. It could be anything. Selling a product or service to people, and you get a small commission for that. Amazon, for instance, have an affiliate scheme. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's a good way of making money. It's just another way of making recurring income if you know how to do it right. Number 9 is to create or sell a physical or digital product or service on a recurring basis. And number 10 is to build and monetize a YouTube or social media channel. Lots of people are making millions on YouTube, monetizing their channels. Even little kids going on there just talking about toys and that sort of thing. It's a good way and a fun way if you like to do that sort of thing yourself. You don't even have to go on camera yourself. There are lots of ways of doing this, and there's so many social media channels now that you can do this on. So those are 10 quick ways that I've just given you an overall quick overview of the type of things you can do. So we'll just run through them once more. Rent out property or equipment, invest in dividend-paying stocks or funds, create or sell a product on a subscription basis, offer consultancy services or coaching services. Number 5, sell an online course or book or ebook. Number 6 is develop and sell a mobile app or website. Number 7, invest in a franchise or cash flowing business. Number 8, become an affiliate marketer, selling other people's products that you don't even create yourself. The Amazon stores can help you do these sorts of things. There's so many things you can do with Amazon, with Shopify. You don't even have to set them up yourself. You certainly don't have to think of rent a shop in the high street. Number 9, create or sell a physical or digital product. Number 10, build or monetize a YouTube or social media channel. Great tips there. Think about them. Now, if you need any help with finances and managing your finances, we know we're living in challenging time. I'm running a free webinar Wednesday, 8 p.m., which is on my 3 steps to success money management to help you immediately get control of your finances, learn how to manage your money and invest, and build real wealth going forward. Register now on the link below. You may have missed this Wednesday, but there should be one coming up on a forthcoming Wednesday this week or next week. Just put your name down, register, and we'll contact you when the next course or next training session is available. Thanks very much for listening, and have a great day, have a great evening wherever you are. This is Charles Kelly, Money Tips Podcast. You can find me on YouTube, you can find me on iTunes, Shopify, and all those sorts of things. Don't forget to register for my free training, 3 steps to success money management. I will see you there. Bye for now.